What is going on, guys? Travis Patel here with Kingpinning. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I want to kind of help lay the foundation when it comes to email marketing, what the simple pieces are, what you're going to need in place, and how you can best take advantage of building an email list for your business. Now, when it comes to email, there's so many different aspects to it. You can go about building an email list of prospects and people who are interested using those emails to convince them to buy. You can gather a list of emails from buyers who've already purchased from you. Use that continued communication to help build that trust over time and increase that lifetime value. You can collect emails for a webinar and make sure that your attendees and those who sign up but didn't attend watch that material so that you get that converting high-end offer through those webinars. You can gather emails from low-end, front-end buyers and then upsell to that higher-end product. There's just so many different ways that we can really take advantage of email marketing in the internet marketing world, and that's what I want to help you guys do, especially here over the next couple weeks here in the month of August, really focusing on lead generation, list building, and email marketing for you. So to get you guys started, we want to help with the foundation, lay the groundwork for what a basic email marketing funnel looks like and what you guys can do now for your business to help grow your own email list. Now, when we're talking about your basic lead gen prospect email list, the typical email marketing style you hear most people kind of talk about, we have a few basic parts. We have one, the squeeze page or the opt-in page, and this is the very first step. This is the landing page you're sending your traffic to, and you're convincing them to give you their email. Now, this can come in a lot of different forms. You can convince them by giving them something of value. That might just be, access or registration to a webinar. It might be an ebook or a free audio or video series that you have that's going to give them some help and provide a little bit of a fix to their problem. Pretty much getting them in the door, much like what I'm giving you right here, laying the foundation for what you're going to be teaching them and selling them and promoting to them over the long run. And it doesn't have to just come in information. It could be something like a discount to one of your hottest products on your e-com store, or it could be a monthly giveaway and they give you their email, they're entered into your monthly giveaway, and you continue emailing them to try and get that sale, but also keep them up on the date who won the giveaway. Lots of different forms of incentives to give out there, but that opt-in, that squeeze page, that is that conversion point where you're pretty much gathering those emails. You're getting that piece of gold, that communication aspect from these prospects or these buyers, and that's going to really start the entire email marketing process. So an opt-in page or a squeeze page of some form, even if that's like a sales page into a checkout and they buy and you're collecting those emails, that is going to be an essential part. Now, along with this, you're going to want to have an email marketing platform. You're going to want to use something like an ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Market Hero. If you're using Shopify, Klaviyo, there's a whole bunch of different marketing platform or email platforms out there for you to use. So it just depends on which one you like the best. And there's always new ones kind of popping on the market. I've, over the past couple of years, used a lot of Market Hero and ActiveCampaign. Both are very good programs. Sometimes I usually like to have two going just in case one goes down. Email is so valuable for my business. If one has a problem or is down or bugged that day, then I have a backup where I can send that email that's supposed to go out that day. So we typically have ActiveCampaign and Market Hero as our two platforms we're really utilizing right now. They're kind of mid-range price. Again, there's lots of different options out there, so it just depends on what criteria you're looking for your business. MailChimp is typically a good starting point because they're on the lower end cost, and they offer a lot of different options for you. So we have that opt-in page, that squeeze page. We have the email marketing platform, which is pretty much the platform that allows you to collect the emails, send them emails, send up autoresponders and such like that. So you need that. Now, after someone opts into your squeeze page, they give you their email. We have to have steps that happen after that. What's great about email marketing is that we can set up automations. So when step A happens, step B will go forth, then step D, step E, and so forth. So after someone signs up to your email newsletter or your opt-in, your webinar, you want to make sure that you send them to a thank you page. page. And the thank you page is here to pretty much confirm that they're receiving what they signed up for. Whatever benefit, whatever incentive it is that you are offering on that squeeze page, we want to make sure that they get access to that ASAP. So if they're signing up for a webinar, they're going to go to a thank you page that gives them the registration links and gives them information about what's to come. If they're signing up for your 7-day keto journal, they're going to get access to maybe day 1 on that thank you page, or let them know that, hey, you're going to receive an email shortly. Here's what to expect. You might want to have contact information, support information, all that. Maybe assets that you have out there, like if you have a fan page or a Facebook group, an Instagram account, whatever it may be, get them into these other assets as well. But this thank you page is important just to welcome them, say hello, what's going on, here's what you get, here's what you signed up for, here's how to access it, here's how to contact us, here's our other pieces of the puzzle. So that's a very important piece right there, just to help build that brand, as well as confirm that and build that trust that they're going to receive what you've told them they're going to receive. Now, right here, after someone signs up for your email newsletter, this is also a very hot point of being able to turn a prospect into a customer, into a buyer, because the iron is hot. They just gave you a little piece. It was, at first, they were just a viewer, just eyeballs on your content, on your business, on your advertisement. When they give you that email address and they click that button, they've built a little bit more trust than those others. So a lot of times, in some situations, having a one-time offer right in between the squeeze page and the thank you page is a good thing to do. It's a good way to add conversions and add people to that buyer list, which is kind of the goal, right? We want to be separating buyers and prospects as much as possible. We treat them differently because our buyers is our goal. They're the lifetime value of your business. Prospects are just a tool to try and convert into those buyers. So having a one-time offer here is often a very good move to be able to convert a lot of prospects into buyers. Now, some email lists, some different systems, it's not going to fit. It's not going to be what you want in place. Sometimes you don't want to promote too quickly and too heavily. It's more of a friendly social aspect, but you're still collecting those emails, so you don't want to have that one-time offer. But if you're offering some type of how-to guide or an ebook or a 7-day workshop or something along those lines, they are signing up to fix that problem. And if you have a product or an offer or something that's going to help fix that problem quicker, the one-time offer is a good idea. So if we have our 7-day keto journal, people are signing up to learn about keto, then you can maybe offer them right away that 28-day journal or that 60-day journal that costs money. They get the 7-day for free. They pay $50 for the 60-day. So that is a good spot to have the one-time offer. Not everyone's going to buy that product in that one-time offer, but that's what the back end, that's what the emails coming afterwards are for, to continue building that trust, continue giving them the information and the fixes they need till they're at that point that, okay, well, now they want to buy that 60-day journal. So we have the opt-in squeeze page. We've got the one-time offer when it fits appropriately. We have the thank you page, which is going to just kind of reaffirm what they're getting, access and stuff like that. Now, once again, when they put their email in, they click that join link, they are sent to that thank you page, but a second thing also happens. They are added to that email list. And what's great about these email platforms is we can set up what they call autoresponder emails. And it's pretty much we pre-set up a series of emails that are going to be delivered at a certain period of time. One of those very important emails is the welcome email. It's going to be sent to them right away, right when they sign up, much like when they sign up, they're sent to the thank you page. They're also going to receive a welcome email. This has pretty much the same purpose as your thank you page, where you're pretty much reaffirming that they're going to get what they've asked for. They get access to whatever guide or freebie registration it may be. You give them information about the business, what to expect next. You give them contact information so they have any questions or trouble, they can reach out to you. It's that first email in that autoresponder series that's just going to welcome them into the newsletter. Now from here, you have sporadic emails that are going to come afterward. And this is the autoresponder. And this can be any length of time, just depending on what type of information you're giving out there, what type of audience that you're building. It can be 7 days long, it can be 30 days long, it can be 350 days long. It just depends on how far you want to set this up and how much you have to give and what you're really trying to promote. If you have a single product, maybe 7 to 30 days is probably ideal, because it's going to be reinforcing all that information. It's going to be giving them more fixes to their problem. It's going to be promoting sporadically through there. But if you're trying to sell the same product for 350 days, a whole year, it might get a little stale after month 2, month 3, month 6, or whatever it is. So that second half of the autoresponder isn't as beneficial as maybe some other uses for those emails. So it just depends on what type of product you're selling, what type of audience you're speaking to, and things like that, how long an autoresponder should be. But we want to have some form of autoresponder in there. Again, continually providing that information, getting them to your other assets, getting them to engage, and mostly training them on what to expect as being a part of your email newsletter. Not only the type of content to expect, but how often to expect that content. We want to really train the audience to know, okay, if we're going to send an email every day, then send an email every day. And that might have a little bit more turnover, but those people that do stick around, they're going to understand that. If they like the content, it's quality content, then you're going to have people engaging every day, maybe every 3 days or every 7 days or once a month, whatever it may be. The autoresponder is a good place to train your email list, your audience, on what to expect from the email newsletter. Now, eventually, the audience is going to get to the end of this autoresponder. Maybe they acted on what you promoted. Maybe they didn't. If they did act on it and they purchased your product, they're removed from your prospect list and they're added to a buyer's list, which probably has its own autoresponder that sells other products or gets them to other aspects of your business, increasing that lifetime value, building that brand, getting referrals, whatever it may be. But once they enter the end of this autoresponder, then we're going to start sending broadcasts. And broadcast emails are just they're not pre-set up over a certain length of time. They're just kind of what's happening now. Your email this week, when someone gets to the end of the autoresponder, then maybe every week you write an email, or every week you write 2 emails, and you're going to broadcast them out every Tuesday and Thursday. So once someone's done with the autoresponder, the pre-set up series of emails that sells the product, you have the broadcast emails that are going out on a repetitive basis. And this is pretty much to make sure that you're not just letting the autoresponder do all the work and you're wasting all those emails that didn't buy through autoresponder. Maybe you have other offers that don't fit with an autoresponder that you want to broadcast out there. Maybe you have something new that's happened this week, whatever it may be, you're broadcasting those emails at any point. So these are really the base pieces of an email newsletter. If that's a prospect email newsletter or if that's a buyer email newsletter, we're going to have each of these pieces kind of in place no matter what it is that we're setting up, no matter what it is, whatever lead gen. So on the right here, you can kind of see this is an example of the Kingpinner, which is our kind of up-to-date email newsletter. It's no incentive other than to be sent an email once a week that's going to give you insights of what's going on with Kingpinning, what we've talked about this week. You can see they enter their email. Yes, I want access now. They click that. They're then sent to a thank you page, which has links to our other assets in Kingpinning. They're also sent a welcome email that does a very similar thing. We have some other examples here. This is a webinar squeeze page. Someone signs up to the webinar and they're sent to the thank you page, which then tells them, yes, you've been registered. Here's where you can register to attend the event. Here's a few other pieces we have in place. Here's the times we're going to be having those webinars and so forth. We have the 7-day e-commerce workshop. This is a free 7-day workshop. They sign up, or they click join here, sign up to the email newsletter. They're then sent to a one-time offer for our e-com paid workshop. We have the key free plus shipping cow keychain. This is more of a sales page offer. They're going to click yes, they want this. They're sent to their confirmation page where they can put in their buyer information, how many keychains they want, and then after they purchase that keychain, they're on a thank you page. It also has a one-time offer for a reoccurring t-shirt club, and just a few examples here of what a classic email marketing setup would be and what you guys need for your business. So guys, we have a lot of stuff coming out on email here in the next couple days. We're starting up the Email Monarchy workshop. We're going to be diving into a 4-session workshop showing you guys exactly how to get these funnels in place. We have, again, the 4 sessions where our first sessions we're diving into the prospect and the lead gen email marketing funnels, where it's going to be a lot of giveaway funnels, discount funnels, information and how-to funnels, staying up to date podcast style funnels, and everything that's going to take your leads and your prospects and use the email to convert them into actual buyers. Session 2, we're diving into the low-end front-end products, much like our free plus shipping offer here, how we utilize low-end front-end product or low-cost front-end products to get buyers in our door that only spend $2, $5, $10, but then we upsell on the back end with our emails and our one-time offers to sell our profitable products that is really going to turn them into good lifetime buyers. Again, a prospect who haven't spent any money and given you email, that's one step closer, but someone who has signed up to your email and then giving you $5 or $10 is another step closer to a quality buyer. So we really utilize these quite a bit. We have session 3, we're diving into the buyer backend, what we're going to do with our gold email list, the ones who are going to be really the lifeblood. They're going to add most of the money and revenue to your business when it comes to email, the people who've already built that trust with, who've already bought from you, how we can increase that lifetime value, upsell, cross-sell, get referrals, testimonials, all those different things. That's what session 3 is focused on. And then session 4, we're going to be diving into e-com focused email marketing. When it's talking about abandoned cart series, our Clavayo series flows, our cross-sells, our win-back series, all the stuff that goes into place when it comes to email marketing for an e-com store. So guys, I would love to see you in this workshop. We are starting the live sessions here in the next few days, but we will be uploaded and recorded to a member site for you to enjoy at any time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up. And if you want to join that workshop, click that link within this post or below or whatever it is around the video here. And I'd love to see you on the other side.